YouTube? Welcome to J Woo Eats. Today we'll be trying, well, not trying because your girl already ate these before, but we will be eating these noodles. And I will be telling you guys a story time. And also on this channel, we will not be using foul language. We will not be talking about stuff that kids are not supposed to know, because my channel is for everybody. We're here for everybody. So let's get to these noodles. And the stories that I'm finna tell y'all is two different types of story, just to make my video a little longer, you hear me? So first story is about me getting this brown spot in my eye. So basically, whatever, look at these noodles. Oh, Jesus, I'm scared. But basically, the story is about when I got the brown spot in my eye. So basically, we're gonna have to blow because this hot, freshly made. You're fur. But basically, so it was a day, I think it was during the summertime, and I was still in middle school or either my freshman year of high school. No, it was not my freshman year of high school. It was me in middle school, so it was either my 8th grade year or my 7th grade year. So basically what it was is that I was playing, but I wasn't playing. So basically, we just finished playing catch with the football, and your girl used to be a tomboy at this time. Well, probably still is, because your girl likes to be active. So basically, or whatever, we was playing catch, and then everybody decided to take a break, whatever. So as we all taking a break, I'm sitting down, I'm on my phone, I'm by the house, I'm chilling, whatever. Then this boy decides, ooh. So this boy decides to throw the ball at me. And when the ball hit me, it went straight to my eye. So basically, he was like, I didn't mean to throw it, blah, 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 stuff like that. I'm like, dang, you just hit me in my eye. And that's why I still got this brown spot in my eye. So basically, while I got hit in the face with the football, everybody just like looking like, dang, oh my God, she just got hit in the face with a football or whatever. And when I tell you this man threw like a bullet, he was like, I thought you was gonna catch it type stuff. I'm like, boy, obviously you see I wasn't about to catch it, because I was freaking sitting down on my phone, minding my business, while everybody chilling. So basically, everybody walk up to me, they're like, oh my God, are you all right? And all I know is, I'm like, dang, my eye really hurt. So basically, while my eye's hurting or whatever, I'm like, dude, I'm getting super mad. So I'm like, dude, why you do that? I was not paying attention. I was on my phone or whatever. So basically, while I'm on my phone, minding my business, mugs want to hit me in my face with the football. So I wasn't tripping off of it at first. I'm like, okay, I'm all right. I'm fine. It ain't nothing wrong with me. So then I decide to go in the house at the end of the, after we was done playing, everybody's playing. Went in the house, went in the mirror, and looked at my eye. And I noticed, at first it was like a little red, because it hit me in my eye. So it was a little red, and I decided to wait to see if it was gonna disappear or whatever. So basically, weeks went on, and it decided to turn brown. So that's why I still have this brown spot in my eye. So to this day, I still would know who that person is, because I remember faces. And I think I still know his name too, but I ain't gonna put him out on YouTube. But basically, like I said, that's how that story ended. Your girl still has the brown spot in her eyeball because mugs want to throw footballs at me and I'm not even paying attention. Whatever. But get into these noodles, y'all. Get into them. They look so good. And they're not really that hot. They hot as far as me cooking them, but the spice, not really agitating me or messing with me right now. But whatever. So basically, or whatever, that happened. And then we to story number 2. So basically, story number 2 is when I broke my arm in the 4th grade, right? So the 4th grade, probably all over my mouth. But basically, in the 4th grade or whatever, it was like a normal day, going to school. So I got up, got ready for school, went to school or whatever. 4th grade, I went to Marion Elementary. We're in their school district. Shout out to, Marion. That was the best elementary school. I don't care what nobody gotta say. Whatever. Some teachers I didn't like, but we're not gonna talk about that. That's probably a different story time, or if I feel like talking about that, honestly. But basically, it was a normal day. Went to class, everything was good. Ate lunch, it was amazing at that time because, your girl was eating, I love to eat. So basically, while at the lunch, everybody go to recess. Recess was a big thing in elementary school. Everybody was excited to go to recess or whatever. Hold on. They're not even high. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the spice level just not hitting me yet, but they had hot as far as me cooking them. So ooh, should have grabbed me some napkins. Being a big kid. So basically, everybody had fun at recess. We was playing tag, all that little stuff, like regular kids or whatever. So basically, we all playing tag, we all being kids, out here playing catch. We used to play hopscotch, we used to play soccer, all this stuff at recess. And, or whatever, while we doing all this kid stuff, like kids should be doing now, but we all into the technology and stuff now. So basically, they call everybody in for recess. So while they calling everybody in for recess, Marianne had this big old hill. So the school would be on top of a hill. So everybody running up this hill. Me, I'm running up the hill because everybody got to hurry up and sit down so they can count us, make sure we all here to go back into the school or whatever. Excuse me. So basically, we all trying to hurry up, run up, get to our spot so they can count us so we go into the school. So oh, I'm a big kid, but basically, so we all running up to our spots to go back inside the school. So we're trying to run up, get on top of the hill before, they run that second whistle. Once they run that, you get in trouble. No recess tomorrow or in-school suspension type stuff like that. So I'm running up this hill. I slipped, fell right on my elbow. Well, right on my elbow. So as I fell on my elbow or whatever, my wrist was also messed up too. So I fell just like this. So when I tell you, I wasn't even tripping off of it at first. I was like, oh, I'm fine, blah, blah. But everybody laughing at me. Like, all the people that you thought was my friends at that time was laughing at me. They thought it was real life so funny. So, my mouth's starting to get high, y'all. But, so, or whatever. All my friends was laughing at me at this time. They thought it was funny or whatever. So, I decided to go up, sit at my seat so they can count me. So out of nowhere, I'm just crying. Like, this pain just hurting so bad, like so bad. So, or whatever. They're getting hot, y'all. They're getting hot. So, or whatever. I'm crying. I'm like, I walk up to my teacher, Miss Pearl, and I was like, Miss Pearl, like, my arm is hurting so bad. Like, I'm crying. You know, this the time when your snot used to come out your nose and stuff because you in elementary school. So you crying. You like, yo, you in pain. So basically, she sent me to the nurse. The nurse gave me an ice pack. An ice pack. Y'all know, the schools be giving us ice packs for everything. For everything. And I used to be like, an ice pack. So she kind of figured that my arm was either like sprained or broke because she decided to do like some type of homemade like sling or whatever. And the sling was pretty much, I think, like it was either like some type of hard like paper, cardboard, something like that. And she had me holding my arm, and she was like, hold your arm, hold your arm. So I'm holding my arm, and I'm holding it like this, and I'm like, I cannot move it. I cannot move it. So she decided to call my mama, and my mama was like, at work. My mama was at work. So my mama had to leave work just to come and get me from school because my arm was hurting so bad, like so bad. Well, that she came and got me. Or whatever. She came and got me. We went home. My mama, she calling my dad or whatever. And my dad was at work too. So while my dad is at work or whatever, my mama is trying to get a hold of him. So, but he was working, so I'm pretty sure that's why he didn't answer the phone or whatever. But as he was at work, I don't know if he answered the phone or not, but I know it's either he took me to the hospital, we all went to the hospital together, or the M&Ms took me. Don't make fun of how I say M&Ms, but yeah, so they either took me. But all I know is that, y'all, my arm was hurting. And they took me to DePaul. Yeah, DePaul. DePaul, do not let me get started on DePaul. At that time, DePaul wasn't it. DePaul, I heard, is a little bit better now, but or whatever. These noodles is killing me. They burn in my mouth. So while they took me to DePaul, they're like, oh, she just sprained her arm, blah, blah. The whole time, I'm like, I cannot move my arm. This nurse study trying to move my arm. I'm like, I cannot move my arm. So my arm is stuck like this. And what she do is put on a sling, y'all. She put me on a sling. Like I sprained my arm. So I go home, they give me some meds, make sure I'm good, blah, blah. I think the next day, my mama decided to get me home because my arm was hurting so bad. And they gave me medicine, so I couldn't, really, do nothing or whatever. But my bone did not stick out my arm, y'all. It did not stick out my arm. So you couldn't really tell that it was broke. So I understand why everybody was like, oh, it's sprained. But you would think because you went to a hospital, they know that your arm broken or not. Like, oh my God. So basically, or whatever, a week later, my mama decides to set me up an appointment to take me to Children's because my arm was not getting better, like, at all. Like, it was still the same pain, blah, blah. So she took me to Children's, and the whole time, they like, your arm is broken. And they showed my mama they showed my mom my x-ray. Oh, Jesus, I'm messy. But they showed my mom my x-ray. My bone was broke. It wasn't like broken, like nothing crazy or whatever. So I didn't have my cast on for that long. Not that I remember. But I probably had it on for probably like a good like 6 months to like a year. I probably didn't have it on no longer than that or whatever, because I don't recall going to like the 5th grade with like a cast on. I don't remember. But basically, whatever. So we get the children's. They show my mama the x-ray. They're like, yeah, your arm is broken, blah, blah. They decide to be like, okay, we finna put on a cast. So they decided to put me on a cast. My mouth is hot, y'all. I got some milk. Got me some Hawaiian rolls. But, you know, your girl's trying to hold off on that until the end of the video. So, or whatever. So, they told me to pick the color of my cast. And at this time, y'all, my favorite color was pink. I used to love pink. Like, I loved pink. So, I got my cast pink. I was holding my little arm like this at school. And I was like, oh, period. I'm cute. Because, you know, I got a pink cast on my arm. Everybody was like, okay. So, everybody signed my cast or whatever. Like, teachers and all. Like, everybody wanted to sign my little cute little cast, you know. So, yeah, I'm going out bad because I'm getting sauce everywhere. And I should have grabbed me some napkins or whatever. So, basically or whatever, everybody signed in my cast. The teachers, the principals, everybody signed in my cast. All I know is I got my cast off. And when I tell you, my cast, like I said, my cast was on for at least about a good 6 months to a year. Because I don't recall going into the 5th grade with my cast on or whatever. So, me, look, y'all. I don't like talking with my mouth open either, but y'all want me to tell y'all the story time while I'm eating these noodles. So, my lips is burning, but I'm calm. So I think that's why the spice not really hitting me like that. But basically, like I said, probably like that time went by. They decided I come back and they take my cast off. And my cast was on my right arm, just in case I didn't make that clear. My cast is on my right arm. And I got my cast taken off. And everybody's signature and stuff was on it. But when I tell you they took my cast off, and it was all little dusty stuff, like germs, crust, all that. My arm was so much littler than this. Not because I'm, you know, older, but my wrist was way smaller than this wrist or whatever. So, after I got my cast taken off, they cleaned up my arm real nice. They was like, oh, do you want to keep your cast? I'm like, yeah, that's memories, blah, blah. So, I kept my cast. But, let me tell you. When I decided to, I think we moved. And I think I threw away my cast. Because I was just like, why would I keep my cast? That's weird. That's nasty. Because I'm getting old. I was getting older. So, I was just like, why would I keep my cast? Whatever. So, I'm keeping my cast. I keep my cast, but then, like I said, I am throwing it away. So I threw it away, and they was like, your arm healed back up, blah, blah, blah. To this day, y'all, my arm will go out on me if I'm doing too much, as far as like, we finished the bowl. We finished that bowl. But, like I said, To this day, my arm will go out on me. I'll get real bad cramps in my arms. When I used to write, like in high school, you know, we gotta be writing those big letters and stuff. My arm used to go out on me. I was like so mad about that. But like I said, your girl made it to the end of that bowl. Got her little milk. You hear me? I made it to the end of my story or whatever. But like I said, to this day, my arm will go out every once in a while. But like I said, y'all, on this channel, we will not be doing no cursing, no inappropriate content, like nothing. Like we're not doing that. But I do challenge you guys to go get these noodles and tell me if they good, because those noodles are really good and they really hot. But like I said, it didn't really affect me because like I said, this is my third time eating these noodles. My lips is about the only thing that's burning because of the sauce. But as far as anything else, I'm fine. But y'all, them noodles is fire. Y'all gotta get y'all some. But y'all, thank y'all for tuning into my video. I'm so thankful to have all you guys supporting me, being here for me, watching my channel. Like I said on this video, we will be eating lots of other types of food. If you have any recommendations for me to try while I'm telling you guys any story times, giving you guys any advice, my opinions on any type of topics, y'all, I'm gonna make sure I turn on these comments this time, because last time, yeah, my comments was off and I don't appreciate it because that was my first video. I don't understand why my comments was turned off, but y'all, thank you for tuning in into the J Boo Eats channel. You hear me? And like I said, we're gonna get into more content. Come on, recommend me some stuff to talk about. Recommend me some stuff to eat. And I'm even probably finna start recommending you guys to listen to certain type of music. Not even certain types, just giving y'all like a song like daily from my video and be like, oh, go listen to this song, go check it out. And it might be your favorite song one day. You don't even know. But y'all, deuces.